Good morning. Good morning. Are you Crystal Vogen? And Ms. Vogen was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to theft of property, a state jail felony. That agreement was for a 4-year deferred probation with a $1,000 fine as well as restitution in the amount of $9,400. I've received the pre-sentence report. Have y'all all had an opportunity to review that report?
Yeah.
And any additions or corrections or...
There's a lot of history of what I was saying, but discussed it with counsel also with restitution.
Speak up, I'm
I
sorry.
just want to make sure the court knows restitution, most of the main issue we're looking at, get some of that money back.
I've got 1, 2, 3 and a quarter pages of criminal history. Oh. Well, there's a lot of stuff that wasn't dismissed. There were 14 felonies that weren't dismissed. At least 4 or 5 misdemeanors that weren't dismissed. I understand the restitution and y'all know my position on that already this morning, but she's on probation right now in Sutton County, correct?
Yes.
Right. So do they know about this case and what has happened over there, if anything?
I'm continuing on my deferred. I'm supposed to
I can't understand you.
I'm supposed to start nursing school.
When?
I was actually supposed to start in September, but I had to wait to see.
Are you really going to be able to go to nursing school with this type of criminal history?
Even though I haven't been to get the level. I'm a CNA now.
Where do you live now? Another issue that I see on here also is the restitution, because it shows $9,400, but then that was from inside the bank, and then it shows $500 from an ATM and $100 from a cash app, totaling $10,000, not $9,400. Is that correct?
And that would have been added on, I guess, I think, for me.
Well, it says $500 was withdrawn from an ATM outside the bank. Is that right? You know better than anybody.
I only went into it. I didn't have no access to the card.
Okay. So possibly the other person that was involved did that?
Oh, only thing we knew about that was 100 that sneaked in the bank.
Yeah. I wasn't aware, to be honest, when we did it. We got when I got the PSI, so when I was in the cash wrap. But if it was a withdrawal, then that would be very responsibility joint and separate.
Right. It says, so
Just a request.
the contact from Do Good said that the defendant withdrew the entire loan amount of $10,000, $94 from inside the bank, $500 from an ATM, and $100 from a cash app transaction. It doesn't matter if you did it or if the other person that you were with did it. Y'all were working together. So you're both, and what's the other status of the...
I don't have the other status of another person. I don't know, it's just one that was in charge. But not there, it's sitting on there. But
Okay.
she was responsible.
Yeah. So, if there was another person and you didn't give that information, then that's okay. Apparently the cops didn't either, so.
She went in the bank, she didn't do help.
Hold on. So the probation's in Sutton County. Have they been transferred to Harris County? So you're going in person in Harris County.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so it's the state's position to go forward with the agreement?
I understand the court's concern. The state has the same. Like I said, our initial deal was to get some of the money back on our victim. However, we understand.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do, Ms. Vogen. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Can y'all hold it down over there, please? I'm I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just can't believe I'm even considering doing this, honestly.
Excuse me.
I'm not. I can't. There's no way. It has to be straight probation. And I realize that that's going to potentially have some issues, but I can't with 14 prior felony offenses, same type of thing. So
I don't.
you
No,
do.
no, I know. No.
Okay. How many do you think you have?
I have 3 here and some back here.
Okay. You have lots of them that were at the same time for different offenses. Yeah, you did probations for them. Forgery of a financial instrument. March, don't talk over me. March 3rd, 2008, Harris County, 180 days in jail. So that one was reduced. March of 2014, forging identification cards in Cuyahoga County, Ohio, 1 year probation. And same charge, same probation. So that's 2 in Ohio. March of 2014, aggravated theft in Ohio, another probation, the same date, but still another charge. March of 2014, attempted drug possession, pled guilty, 1 year probation. March of 2014, same thing in Ohio, possessing criminal tools, probation, all that. It was at the same time, but still different cases. November of 2014, forgery, 2 cases, got probations in those. I'm going to run out of fingers. March, another one, a theft, aggravated theft in Ohio in 2014. Then we go to Sutton County, Texas, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 continuous smuggling of persons for pecuniary benefit. And that's the 10-year probation that you're on in 5 different cases. That's not correct. So how many cases are you on probation for in Sutton County?
It all ran together.
I understand it all.
One.
It doesn't run, but that's not how it works.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
When it runs together, it just means you're serving it at this. I'm rejecting the plea agreement. I'm resetting your case for 3 weeks. We'll see you back in 3 weeks. Y'all can talk about it then. You're at, ma'am,
What?
this is not going to help. Well, looks like you did that, not me. I'll see you in 3 weeks. Which,
Bullshit.
come on, hold on, get her, don't let her go. Come back. Everybody heard it.
You're bullshit.
Come back.
Sure, lawyer.
So my lawyer, she was bullshit. I didn't say that.
You don't talk like that to anybody in this case because he didn't do this either. You did.
He is, I mean,
He did get you. He did a great job. I'm going to find at this time that your bond is not sufficient because of your attitude and because of your because of your,
I gotta go to work. So I'm gonna lose my job and everything too.
Well, maybe you shouldn't cuss at your lawyer. Maybe you shouldn't have this attitude here in the courtroom. I'm going to raise your bond. What's the bond currently set at? Don't cry now after saying it's bullshit to him and acting like this in here. Stop. No, you're going to make it worse. You're just going to make it worse. You should, when I told you a minute ago to stop, you should have stopped when I told you to. All right, I'm going to set your bond at $25,000. Go back with the bailiff.
Yes. You like to push on me like that? You don't have to come to Louis. Play this. I'm going to do it.
In a dramatic courtroom moment, a woman appeared before a judge after pleading guilty to felony theft of property. The original plea deal called for 4 years of deferred probation, a $1,000 fine, and over $9,000 in restitution. But once the judge reviewed her lengthy criminal history, the hearing quickly took a different turn. The judge noted that she had more than 3 pages of prior offenses, including numerous felonies, forgery convictions, theft cases, and multiple probation sentences spanning several states. He also questioned whether she was a suitable candidate for probation, especially since she was already serving probation in another Texas county. Another issue rose over the restitution amount. Court documents suggested the victim may have lost closer to $10,000 than the previously stated $9,400, raising additional concerns about the case. Things became even more tense when the defendant told the court she planned to attend nursing school and was currently working as a CNA. The judge questioned whether that would be realistic given her criminal record. Ultimately, the judge rejected the plea agreement, saying he could not justify approving probation for someone with such an extensive history of similar offenses. As the hearing ended, the defendant became upset and allegedly directed profanity toward her attorney. That reaction only made matters worse. The judge immediately called her back, criticized her behavior in court, and ruled that her existing bond was no longer sufficient. Instead of leaving on the same bond, she was ordered back into custody with a new bond set at $25,000. What began as a routine plea hearing ended with a rejected deal, a higher bond, and a much more uncertain future for the defendant.